taking a closer look at the body camera video released to us just this afternoon from when a state police sergeant was involved in a serious crash. It is all the focus of both the internal and criminal investigations. Fox 61's Carmen Chow has been following the story, and she joins us now with what we've learned. Carmen.
Bren and Jen, this crash happened last month in Southbury. The off-duty sergeant was leaving a retirement party at a brewery when he hit another car, seriously injuring a mother and daughter. The state's attorney for Middlesex is now involved, and the owner of the brewery has now found himself in the middle of a lawsuit. On the evening of September 25th, around 7:30 at the intersection of Airport Road, State Police and Southbury Police get a call for a bad crash. Turns out, according to police, Sergeant John McDonald blew past a stop sign, collided into a car carrying 52-year-old Lisa Conroy and her daughter, 19-year-old Madison Conroy. The impact was so strong, both vehicles were pushed into the woods. McDonald was transported to a hospital but refused medical treatment. Police say McDonald was leaving a retirement party at the Black Hog Brewery that evening. McDonald and that brewery have now become the center of a lawsuit filed by the Conroys, where they claim the owner still served McDonald alcohol, even when he was, quote, visibly intoxicated.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but did the reporters say that this was a retirement party at a brewery/adult daycare center? How in any way is it the brewery's fault that this cop was very knowing of his inebriation and decided to get in his vehicle and drive away that night? And this sergeant of all people should know, especially from first-hand accounts, that drinking and driving is very risky, it's dangerous, and a lot of times leads to car accidents and deaths. And here's the plain fact of the matter. This sergeant went to that party knowing that he was going to be drinking, and he already had the premeditated thought that he was going to be going home afterwards. Therefore, he is responsible for his own actions, which is a clear indicator that he can enforce the laws, but doesn't feel as if he should be held to a standard to abide by those very own laws that his masters order him to enforce.
State Police now releasing the body camera footage worn by the responding troopers.
Take it as a normal, do what you gotta do. All right. You know, I mean, nothing to, it is what it is. Yeah. Nothing, you know. So I told the father, I told him make sure they go to the hospital. Yeah. So the daughter, I guess, I don't know, he's like, she don't want to go, but yeah. That's a hell of a hit. Yeah.
I'm more pissed that he's put us in this situation.
Yeah.
That's what I'm pissed off about.
I'm telling you guys, this situation only gets more unjust as the video continues. And I just love it when police come out on camera and show their true colors. The last guy shown in the video, I assume, is the captain. And he insinuates that he's more pissed that the sergeant has put the department in this situation, and not the fact that he was so careless and reckless that he could have killed two innocent people. Nope, it's not about the innocent people. All this guy cares about is his boys in blue and how the department looks. And might I mention that they are seditious boys in blue. What a freaking joke. And this guy has the gumption to call himself a captain? Give me a break.
The Conroys describe what happened.
You remember what happened?
Yeah, we were driving down this way.
Yeah.
My mom said something about a car not.
But the sergeant accidentally mutes his microphone, thinking he was unmuting it.
Of course he did. Of course. Just so happened the cop conveniently, accidentally, turned off his camera mic, which he knows has a 30-second audio delay. And with no better timing, I might add, as the victim and witness is getting ready to tell her side of the story. Her side of the story that also incriminates one of their very own officers. And no doubt, maliciously intended, his mic miraculously comes back on as the cop is relaying the story to one of his very own, in his own words, to a fellow law enforcement officer. To top things off, this cop, when relaying the statement to his fellow boys in blue, he replied that it was nothing more than the cop ran a stop sign and T-boned the family, and that the family is making a big production out of this situation. If you pay attention, the cop never relayed the message that the police officer who was involved in the crash was also very, very, very intoxicated. So you guys still think the cops are on your side? Well, wait. There's still more to this video.
But the lawsuit lays out a lengthy list of temporary and permanent injuries. Trooper First Class Tyler Weirden told Fox 61 today all parties involved are cooperating with the investigation.
We don't want to put a timeline to it. We don't want to pigeonhole ourselves with that. We want to make sure it's thorough and that we're not leaving anything out. But obviously we want to work through it expediently to get it done, not only for ourselves but for the public.
And this case is far from over. State police say it has been transferred from Western to Central District to ensure a fair and impartial investigation. And McDonald is back on regular duty while this investigation continues. Carmen Chow, Fox 61 News.
And can you guys believe it? This cop, Sergeant McDonald, is back on regular duty while the police investigate themselves. No tickets, no arrest, nothing. This cop broke several of the very laws that he enforces every single day, driving under the influence being the biggest of them all. And did you guys notice how the news and the police completely avoided that part of the information, that the cop was drunk? Basically, that whole news clip evolved around the car crash and making the family look like they're putting on a big production to help better their lawsuit. Guys, these police are out here to infringe and to do what they want. Not only is it a very good tactic to practice, but it's also a person's duty to pull out your phone or camera or whatever you have at the time and make sure and record audio and video of every police encounter that you come across. Because somewhere, in some way, somebody is being unjust to a human being who's innocent and done nothing wrong and don't deserve it. And as a person of humanity, it's our obligation to document these encounters and to hold these police officers accountable for their own actions. Guys, for now, that's all I got. Make sure to leave this video a thumbs up. Make sure to share it on all your social medias. And if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, as I do put out at least one video a day. And until then, guys, I will see you all in the next video.